Alright guys, welcome to today's video. It's a video I'm disappointed that I have to do. It's pretty much just a rant about eBay. I had a really crappy experience over the last 2 days with a buyer on there. I was the seller. I'm not a very big seller. I'm just a casual seller, as eBay likes to coin that term. So yeah, I'm a casual seller on eBay, and eBay is trying to kill off casual sellers. So it just sucks. eBay's kind of dead. And I'll go over my reasoning for saying that. There's really two big reasons that I think eBay is dead to the casual seller now. One is, having to link your bank accounts is kind of obnoxious. It'd be nice to just continue to use PayPal. But that's really not a big deal, so I'm not going to cover that in this video. It's an annoying change they made, but not a major change. It's just kind of like, oh, great, here we go. And the other change that I don't like is about their customer service, which is what this video is about. Just a quick pretext to this. What happened that really kind of gave me the motivation to make this video is I sold a main board from a TV on there. It was tested, documented that it was working, showed photos of it working in the listing. The guy gets it, and it's not what was wrong with his TV. He probably had a bad T-Con board or power supply, and he abused the 30-day money-back guarantee to say that my part that I sold him was defective instead of, asking nicely and seeing if I'll help him out. Because I would have been more than happy to send him a T-Con board or a power supply if he just paid shipping on them, because I'm not a big seller, not a parts dealer. I just want this stuff gone. But yeah, he didn't contact me or anything. He just filed a fraudulent claim and then would not respond to any of my messages on there. So I got down to where I only had like 2 or 3 hours left before it was time for eBay to step in. And I had sent him 3 or 4 messages. He hadn't responded to any of them. So I kind of had to stoop low and stoop down to this guy's level. I looked up his address that I mailed it to. Turned out to be a business, so I left a review on his business page to get his attention. It worked. Got his attention. He started responding to the messages, able to work things out. Really crappy experience. It was really annoying that I had to stoop down to that level. It's not something I'm proud of, not something I recommend you doing, and probably a violation of eBay's terms of service, but I really don't care. I'm a casual seller. If I get booted off the platform, oh well, I'll make a new profile for buying and never sell again, because I'm not motivated to sell anything on eBay anymore anyways. I have a couple of more circuit boards that I was planning on selling on there that would be very useful to somebody that needs them, but they're completely useless to me. I'm probably just going to scrap them now at this point. It's not worth the headache of selling on eBay. In my opinion. But let's get into this. Let's go take a look at their website, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see how they've really killed customer service, and there's nothing you and I can really do to get a hold of a human being and not just go through all their automated systems at this point, which completely kills the platform, in my opinion. It makes it 100% worthless as a casual seller. I'm sure there are systems in place that work great for your business oriented, like, I'm making money off of eBay, this is my primary means of communicate of money, and doing that. If you want to turn that into a business and learn every one of their little rules and learn how those automated systems work and all that, that's great. That'll work for you. But that doesn't work for somebody like me who doesn't have time to waste going through all these different systems and figuring out what their fee system is, what all of this is. I don't like it. I don't like the changes they've made. So before they made these changes, whenever I had an issue, and I had an issue as a buyer or a seller, I would always just call the customer service phone number and they'd figure it out for me. It always got taken care of, and I was really happy with the platform. If you go back like 5 years ago, didn't really work that well calling them. It was kind of worthless to call. But, from 5 years ago to this year, the customer service line, the phone number was great, and you could take care of all of your issues that you had. And now they've killed that. They've killed the customer service phone number. Okay, so first, this is the major change that's really bothering me with eBay is this. We've changed the way you can get help from eBay. Our phone number is no longer in service, and our other phone number is only dedicated to fraudulent activity. Now, the claim that this seller or this buyer had against me was fraud. It was a fraudulent claim. He was claiming I sold him a broken part when it was not. It was not a dispute. It was fraud. He was lying. And I tried to call that phone number, and they were basically like, "Well, that's not fraud in our book, so we can't help you." So wasn't able to get to take care of it over the phone with them. They're like, just use the resolution center, which I already was using the resolution center. So the resolution center works all right. It works great when it works, but I always found it if you just put a claim in on the resolution center and then never actually called, it was kind of like a 50-50 chance you would get the outcome you were hoping for. And so I never had an outcome other than what I was hoping for if I called the phone number. It always worked out when you called the number, so I liked it. But the resolution center kind of 50-50 if you were going to get the outcome you wanted. So I'm not a gambler. I don't like to play my odds, so that didn't work for me. So here's the other problem that makes it just completely dead to me, completely worthless. So you go through the instructions on how to get them to step in, because it's like, okay, well, I need you to step in on this claim because this guy is not responding to the messages, and I don't want the automated system to just give him a return label because he's abusing the system, and it's obvious he's abusing the system. So I'm trying to get them to step in. So, I go requests and disputes tab under the sellers tab, click it to get a hold of them, and this happens. It's unable to load, that please try again later. Can't even load it up to file my claim against this guy. So it's like, this is worthless, It's like that meme, the little kid cartoon gets the note, opens it up, and goes, "This is worthless." That's your resolution center at this point. eBay's completely worthless as a casual seller. I'm sure that there's some workaround that everybody knows that's a big time seller that can take care of this. But me as a little guy, I don't have time for this. I really just don't have time for it. So from here on out, pretty much all of my future sales are probably just going to be on Facebook Marketplace, even though I'm pretty sure 90% of the buyers on Facebook Marketplace drag their knuckles on the ground while they walk, and they mouth breathe, and it's just the worst situation. You get the worst buyers in the world on Facebook Marketplace because it's open to anyone. But I don't know. At least I don't have to deal with this crap on Facebook Marketplace. All of those like really niche items that would never sell on Facebook, they'll probably still come to eBay until I just get completely fed up with it. But yeah, eBay's pretty much dead to me. That's my opinion on the matter. It's worthless to try to get customer service. By the way, this is my third time recording this video. The first one was really nasty towards that buyer. The second one, I just ended up focusing in on that buyer the whole time. So this is the third one where it's like, okay, because that buyer wasn't really the problem. The system's the problem. Because, I never should have had to stoop to that level. I never should have had to leave a review on his business to get a hold of him. And the review I left was true, and I had no intent on actually permanently leaving it there. My review was, this business buys parts off of eBay without properly diagnosing the equipment, and then when the part doesn't solve the problem, they abuse the 30-day money-back guarantee, saying that the person sold a faulty part when it was tested and working. So, yeah. And he admitted through the whole claims process at the end that, yeah, the part worked. It just, the TV itself had a bad panel, and well, he didn't say it had a bad panel. It had some other issue that the board wasn't solving, and he was not interested in fixing, which I believe translates to the customer was not interested in fixing it anymore, even though he claims it was his personal TV because he wanted me to remove that review, which I wasn't going to tell him that at the time, but I was removing the review no matter what, because that's, it's completely the wrong thing to do. but it was the only way I could get a hold of him. I had 4 hours left till eBay was going to step in, because you get 48 hours on those things. So, yeah, I had no other option to get a hold of the guy. So, I mean, I had his business phone number, but it's against eBay policy for sure to contact them outside of eBay. So I was not making contact about, trying to resolve the issue. I just left a business review, which loophole kind of is not violating eBay policy, but I'm sure if he really reported it to eBay as harassment, they would probably side with him. I don't really care. So, oh well. But it was kind of funny. He threatened to sue me for defamation, and it's like, is it really worth it? One, is it really worth it over $40? And defamation requires a lie, and I just wrote exactly what happened, so it's not defamation. But yeah, he canceled the claim and went along his merry way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sure all of you guys already knew what I'm talking about here with eBay, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.